So my block list is getting really long. I hope you guys are also participating in the Blockout 2024 campaign. I am all about it. Like, I've been waiting for something like this for such a long time, for us to stop giving our attention to these narcissistic people that don't really care about themselves. And I said before in the first reel that I posted about this, celebrity culture is idol worship. And if you actually study and listen to interviews with a lot of these celebrities, a lot of them will engage in various occult practices where they will work with certain archetypes and certain deities. Quite similar to the work that I do in quantum field work, except the work that I do in quantum field work is I work under the Christ Sophia logos, okay, which is the stream of the divine child that emanates from the Godhead. So it's very pure, very safe, and it serves the law of one. But a lot of people who are involved in occult practices, not just celebrities, but a lot of other people who are engaged in sort of like magical rituals and manifestation rituals, where they work with incorporating the character of certain archetypes. Actors are huge on this, right? When an actor is embodying a role, they will actually start channeling the energies of some of these archetypes. And some of these deities or entities that they're working with are demonic, okay? And what I mean by demonic is that they are entities in the field that have become disconnected from the golden Christ stream that emanates from the Godhead, that connects them to Creator, and that keeps them in submission to the Creator and the law of one, and serving the collective. That's why they're narcissistic, okay? And that's why they're satanic, okay? This is why we say that a lot of celebrity culture and a lot of people at the top of the pyramid are satanic, because Satanism, and they don't necessarily like worship at an altar, worship a being called Satan, okay? Because the term Satan, literally just means the opposer. It's any being that opposes God, or even in some of these New Age beliefs, some people get into this New Age idea that you are God. That's also a satanic Luciferian ideology. You're not God. You can separate and become unified with God by connecting to that divine stream and submitting to God, but you're not automatically just God, and the entire universe can move through your own ego-based desires, which unfortunately a lot of people who get into New Age ideologies and dark occultism do unfortunately end up believing, and it starts to form a certain psychosis that can make a person very narcissistic. So this is what I mean when I say that a lot of celebrity culture is satanic, and it will make people narcissistic. And that's why you're seeing a lot of these celebrities being silent on the issues that are most deeply affecting humanity at the moment. You know, why they're able to make jokes, you know, about like, you know, let them eat cake. And, you know, I will say that, like, I do think that the theme of that Met Gala ball was intentional, okay? If you look up the theme, it's about some rich lady's garden of flowers, where there's like a aristocratic family, and they're picking flowers in this garden, and the flowers have a magical quality of slowing down time. And so basically they're slowing down time to stop the working class mobs from staging a revolution. Like, they know what they're doing. They absolutely 100% know what they're doing, and it's very deliberate. I'm not saying that every single one of them knows it and it's all this big conspiracy, but somebody knows what they're doing, okay? Somebody has chosen that theme to be symbolic of the current times that we're in. And, you know, this character, this model, I'm not going to say her name because I don't want to give her more attention, but, you know, the one that really sparked the Blockout campaign, making the Marie Antoinette jokes and then joking about, you know, all the children that died mining her diamonds. Like, she knows what she's doing, but they're so disconnected from it that they're just like, oh, it was just a joke, you know, obviously it's just tongue-in-cheek, I'm just, you know, like how people will just make racist jokes just to like break tension and things like that, because they're so disconnected from the experience that, you know, people in Congo or Sudan or Gaza are having, and they think that we're also disconnected. Okay, their agenda and their goal is to get you to feed your attention to them, to aspire to their lifestyle, so that they can sell you stuff, so that they can prop up the beast system, basically, like the inorganic black cube, whatever you want to call it, the capitalism. I call it the inorganic black cube, the matrix, the inorganic matrix, rather than the organic matrix, which is Mother Earth and being in right relationship with the earth, and knowing that the earth provides abundantly for free, and being in community with other human beings, and being connected to other human beings, and being in a shared struggle and having solidarity. And I'm not talking about hard collectivism. I think that there is a space also for individual sovereignty and having boundaries and things like that, and also putting yourself first as well. There's a balance there that needs to be struck in this ascension journey that we're going through. But, you know, I think ultimately, if you're not in service to the collective and to humanity, and you've gone too far off the deep end into individualism, you will face the consequences of that. And that's what a lot of these celebrities are seeing now with the Blockout list. Okay, people can say that, you know, oh, we're being mean and we're engaging in cancel culture, and, you know, we shouldn't expect celebrities to speak up about issues that face the collective. And I personally don't agree. Okay, we have the sovereign right. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, with our individual free will choices, we have the sovereign right to choose where we put our attention. Okay, our attention is currency. Okay, these celebrities make a lot of money on brand deals from the impressions and the amount of attention from the public that they're able to hold through their image and their influence. Okay, and if we take that away, then we're taking back our power. We're literally calling our energy back through the fields into our bodies, and then redirecting it where we want to go and manifesting the type of world that we want to see. So when we put our attention into the causes that we want to see grow, the kind of people who embody the values that we want to see more of, we will start to see the shift. Okay, because the power, we think that the power is in, you know, people say, oh, the celebrities don't have any power. That's true. They only have the power that we give them from the influence that they have over us. So if we say that actually we do think that they should be using their platform that we give them responsibly to talk about the issues that affect us, and many of us have been affected by the genocide that in Gaza, in Sudan, in Congo, in Tigray, not just people who are there, but people who deeply care about humanity because we are empathetic and connected to our emotional bodies. When we say, no, we're not going to give you our attention anymore because you're not talking about the things that affect us and the world that we want to see, so we're going to give our attention to the people that do embody those values and are talking about the kind of things that we value, and the kind of, you know, are creating a vision for a world that we want to see moving forward. So that's what this celebrity Blockout is about. It's not, for me, it's not even about influencing them or forcing them to speak up, because at this point, if they haven't spoken up, I don't care whether they speak up or not. Obviously it's you know, super valuable for, you know, the people that they're fundraising for. Like I understand that I'm in a very privileged position to be able to say that I don't care, but like for me personally, I'm not going to be giving them my attention anymore. If they didn't speak up now, and they're only speaking up because they're now losing followers and they're losing the attention of people, and they're just doing what the public wants because that's, you know, self-serving, I'm not interested, because, you know, they're not connected to the true divine principle, the true divine feminine principle of care. Okay, the true divine mother, and that's who I want to be connecting with going forward. That's who I want to be in my circle and in my network. That's who I want to be collaborating with, people that genuinely have a heart for humanity and for the divine mother, and who are helping to bridge that divine principle into the grid and helping to create the world that we want to see moving forward. So yeah, keep blocking those celebrities, keep calling your power back, and keep creating the world that you want to see.